April 7th, a polar bear and her cub was tragically killed in Svalbard, one of the few places such bears are still able to live. This trend of human interaction resulting in the death of polar bears are worrying, and we found it difficult to not bring attention to this issue. I am Norwegian and I feel ashamed that authorities are not doing more to avoid such incidents. It is difficult to know exactly what happened, but cabin owners have been irritated on this specific bear for a long time due to it breaking into cabins looking for food. What is now stated is that such cabin owners have scared away the bear, resulting in it drowning in the fjord outside, and that the authorities afterwards have killed the cub seeking to get back with its mother. This seems a bit strange for me, knowing that polar bears are marine animals. They're very good swimmers, so it just drowning by being scared, it seems a bit strange. So everyone is anticipating a report from the authorities on what actually happened, but this seems to take time, and it seems necessary that everyone sheds light on the situation, demanding to know what actually happened. Catastrophic climate change poses a serious threat for polar bears, with decreasing sea ice meaning food will be less available. Norway is one of the richest nations in the world, but it seems that we are prioritizing cabin owners about our obligation to preserve nature. Is this what we want as a legacy, being the nation responsible for the death of polar bears on Svalbard? For context, cabins are second houses. There are no research or no other relevant activity other than recreational happening there. These people are very privileged. They have lots of other opportunities for enjoying nature. So it's just very selfish and pathetic that they have to go chasing away polar bears from these areas where polar bears live. Such interactions with nature are totally unnecessary. There have been many incidents of people being killed or hurt by polar bears, and polar bears being killed by humans. Increasing mass tourism, which I get ads for all the time, does not seem as a good solution for reducing this kind of incidents. This is a very dangerous trend for polar bears. These bears have never tried to take over human settlements. It is humans that have entered the domain of polar bears and are actively fighting against them, using weapons and violence to keep themselves safe, disrupting their natural habitat. I also expect that some people actually do this knowing the risk and feeling the thrill of having a weapon to sort of protect themselves. It is this kind of pathetic man versus nature thing, trying to fight to survive in a world where it is really not necessary to go seeking out danger in this way. If people are concerned about their cabins being broken into, they really should just build better cabins. If people are afraid of being attacked by polar bears when they go out tenting in polar bear areas, they really should not go tenting in polar bear areas. They should go tenting somewhere else, and there are plenty of opportunities in Norway or other places in the world. We humans really need to change our relationship with nature. We can't take this for granted, and we can't continue to destroy everything for our own recreational purposes. Our plan cannot be to destroy and disrupt everything that scares us or endangers us. We want to encourage everyone to follow the links, to send emails and letters or anything to the authorities responsible for following up on the agreements that are supposed to protect polar bears, supposed to make conservation of polar bears a responsibility of Norway and the Norwegian authorities, to make such events stop happening, to avoid tourists going around endangering themselves and polar bears, resulting in both human and polar bear death. There is a link in the description to the petition on change.org. It has 350,000 plus signatures already. It was made because people were afraid that this polar bear would be killed, because it was suggested by some of the authorities on Svalbard that this should be done. And so of course everyone is now a bit curious what actually happened, that this bear suddenly sort of drowned or something like that. So we really hope to get some answers, and we hope that you help us find it. Thank you.